Catholic League president Bill Donohue went on Newsmax TV, where they reach a very large audience of 6 people, and he proceeded to defend the Catholic Church against sex abuse allegations as if it's something like we don't know if it happened or not yet. Well, yeah, there's some things people are saying. Right, you mean the thing that's been proven and then people had to pay out in damages? Okay, anyway, he ends up making a laughable claim.
Bill, that's a question that I have, and I will preface this with a story. As I went on Sunday to St. Patrick's Cathedral and went and attended Mass, I spoke to a number of Catholics there after the Mass and asked them what they thought about the Pope requesting that people please forgive us for what we've done in the past. Every single person that I spoke with said we would only hope, in one way, shape, form, or another, that the Pope is more proactive and goes after some of the problems and helps to clean up the Catholic Church and make us proud of the Church again. Can he be that proactive? And at this point, what can he do?
Well, I beg to differ with these people. Maybe it's because I do this for a living. We've averaged 7.6 credible accusations against 40,000 priests in the last 6 years. This problem, which took place, which was an utter disgrace, was between approximately 1965 and 1985. That coincides with the sexual revolution and then the discovery of AIDS in '81. What I'm saying is that this problem has largely been checked. There's a major problem in other demographic groups of which the media have no interest in pursuing, never mind the public schools altogether. So what can this Pope do about what? I mean, I don't know of a single institution which has less of a problem, proportionately speaking today, than the Catholic Church when it comes to the sexual abuse of minors.
The Catholic Church has less of a problem with sex abuse than any institution. Less of a problem with sex abuse. And you noticed how he was trying to slam gays in the middle there, too. Stay classy, man. But this is the oldest conservative trick. This is the old Karl Rove trick. You turn your weaknesses into strengths by just flat out lying and repeating it, and you turn your opponent's strengths into weaknesses. And if you repeat it enough, people do believe it. Now, you want to know the truth? I'll give you the facts. Quote, there were 10,667 allegations against 4,392 priests accused of engaging in sexual abuse of a minor between 1950 and 2002. The Associated Press estimated the settlements of sex abuse cases from 1950 to 2007 totaled more than $2 billion. But, oh, what are you talking about, man? Us? Sex abuse? No, we have less sex abuse in the Catholic Church than any other institution ever. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about that, but I heard Walmart paid out $6 billion in sex abuse allegations. Oh, that's right, they didn't do that. Why? Because they didn't have managers who were diddling little boys. You did. This guy is such a fucking idiot, it's unbelievable. Or he's a liar. He's just a flat-out liar. The numbers are overwhelming. Let me ask you a question. Do you pay out $2 billion if you didn't boink little boys? No, you do pay out. You go, what do I have to do to make this go away? Okay, here, take money. Go ahead, take it. And by the way, when you stretch that out to 2012, that figure was up to 2007. The Bishop Accountability Group puts the figure at more than $3 billion by 2012. Name one other organization, Bill, that's paid out that much money to shut up people who they sexually abused. I'm not getting anything. I hear crickets, man. What's going on? He says the Catholic Church has less sex abuse than any other institution. Yeah, I heard the NHL has really had a problem with touching little boys' cocks. Oh, that's right, they don't. That's you. What a joke this guy is. There was a literal sex ring. What they did is they would shuffle around the guilty priests from different area to area so that they can escape going to jail. There was a memo written by the old Pope Ratzinger where he said, don't commit the sin of talking to the authorities about what we've done. Okay? The sin wasn't stop boinking little boys. The sin was don't talk to the authorities about this. It was a fucking massive cover-up. And by the way, it's even more widespread than these numbers admit to, because there's a lot of people who didn't come forward who were assaulted. For example, I used to work at a car dealership. The business manager at the car dealership went to a Catholic school. This guy is now like 60 years old or so. When he was younger, he went to a Catholic school in the city, I believe in Brooklyn. And he talks about how the priests, there would be swimming class every day. First of all, what the fuck is that about? Isn't that weird? Swimming class every day? And all the boys would have to swim naked. And the priest would watch. Unbelievable, man. Jimmy Dore from the Young Turks, right? And he also does his radio show. He's a great comedian. He talks about how he went to Catholic school when he was a kid. The priest would set up the day so that the boys had to change like 3 or 4 times. They have to change into this, uniform when they get there, and they got to go in the locker room, and they always have to go into, they have to change to go to gym and then change again afterwards, and just all these different times when you have to change. And he said the priest would always find an excuse to be in the room and like have tickle fights with little boys. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. But no, according to Bill Donohue, it's okay because the Catholic Church has less sex abuse than any other organization ever.